Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot reading. So today I'm here to do a pick a card reading to find out general messages for you. Okay, so we are using the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck by Dennis Lin, and let me give this deck a good shuffle before I pick three cards for you to select. Okay, so spirit guides and guardian angels, please give me three cards to select three piles so that we can find out what universal messages do you have. What are the messages from the cosmos, from the universe, from the beings in this planet or outside of this planet? What messages do the listeners need to know right now? Spirit guides and guardian angels, please help me pick three piles. So we have pile number 1 here, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay. So pile number 1, wow, beautiful, purification. Pile number 2 is transformation, and pile number 3 is opportunity. Very beautiful. Okay, so here are your three piles. Okay, take your time, see which is the one that calls to you, that attracts your attention, which is the one that you need to pick. Tap into your intuition, take a few deep breaths, and the timestamps for these three piles will be given in the description box, so it is easier for you to click on the reading that you chose to listen to. I will see you in your chosen pile, okay? So, pile number 1, whoever chose this card, purification. So, pile number 1, I see summer rain here in this card, okay? I hope this is visible. It's beautiful sunflower field, and there is summer rain here, which symbolizes rebirth and washing away one's old energies. Okay, it's a time of renewal. Okay, the aspect of rain here is a time of renewal, and there's a saying, April showers bring May flowers. So I see this card depicting spring summer season, and there is this early April shower, which is quenching the dry spring earth, bringing a lot of nourishment and rebirth and new growth opportunities to this field of sunflowers. So beautiful. I see that this is a time for the next, I think, till the time of approaching summer. That is, it's like almost end of January. So we have February, March, April. This is a time for you to, detox, declutter, clearing your energy around you, cleansing, space clearing, so that you release old energy and make space for something that is coming towards you, something fresh that is coming towards you. Okay. It also, I see, it represents abundance, and as flowing water is a metaphor of prosperity, and summer is also a time for expansion. Okay, pile number 1. So reading begins very beautifully for you. A growth, a time of purification, decluttering, and making space for new. What's coming for you in this time frame? What messages? What do you need to know? What's coming towards you? Pile number one. I'm using the Low Scarabeo Radiant Wise Tarot deck, if you're wondering. And focusing back. Oh, wow. Okay. As I said earlier, you know what's coming towards you, pile number one. There is a fresh new seed that you have sown, and it's ready to reap you benefits. Okay, you have sown some seeds with a lot of effort, and the universe is, blessing you with showers of rain so that your seed grows, your seed nourishes, and you reap basically what you have sown. Four of Cups. I see that you have been waiting for this for a long time. Probably you have been putting a lot of effort, but it was not working out as you wanted it to work out. Okay, pile number one, I see a feeling of dissatisfaction, a feeling where you felt maybe it's not worth the emotional investment I'm putting in. But the universe was working behind you, the universe was working in the background for you. You didn't even know things are working out for you, and you are going to see the results very soon. Okay, yeah. You went through a lot of difficulties. I see a lot of friction from people around you. Okay, you were not supported by your loved ones. Probably your friends and family were not supportive in this venture, and it was difficult for you to go ahead with what you were planning to do. But everything is going to come out very fruitful by the month of April, May. Okay, pile number one. So the next 3 to 4 months are going to show you the results that you are waiting. I see that in the upcoming new moon, which is, we just crossed the full moon yesterday, which was 25th of January. And in the next 14 days period, okay, I see you choosing a path. I see you taking an important step, taking an important decision that is going to play an important, crucial role in the next 3 months for you. What is this decision about? What is the scenario here? Okay. For some, it could be about a relation. For some, it could be about a relationship. It's like giving a second chance to someone, forgive someone, be kind to someone in spite of, the arguments and the, friction that you have had with this person, in spite of the difficulties you have had with this person. You have a choice to move on or, forgive this person and go back to how things were with this person. So the purification energy is coming towards you, where you are purifying your thoughts, you're purifying your feelings, and you're getting rid of all those feelings that no more serve you, that no more is not of your highest interest, is not of your highest potential, is not for your highest good. And you are letting go of all this so that you can enjoy a kind, beautiful, innocent relationship with the person involved here. Okay, so for some of you, I see this decision is regarding someone who is dear to you, and the choice is yours whether you want to forgive this person and move on. What's happening next? I see communication is a very important role, is playing a very important role here. Clear communication. Um, Being tactful in the way you speak with the person involved here. Also managing your resources. Making the most of your resources. For some, it could be a relationship, but for some, it could be a work situation where you want to, bring back the harmony. And for that, you need to be tactful, you need to be skillful in managing your resources and managing the way you speak, the way you communicate at one given point of time. The Empress. Okay, pile number one, I see this is very different and it could be applicable for a very small group of people listening to this. I say that for those of you who have been trying to conceive, for those of you who have had several difficulties in having a successful um, pregnancy, for those of you who have had tried a lot of times, at least 3 4 times, and have failed, and they are at the verge of taking a decision whether they want to pursue this further or want to give up. Okay, you are at the verge of making a decision whether you want to decide whether you want to, have a child at all, or just give up the idea of trying for having a child. I see that the next 3 months, okay, till the month of April, I see April, May, is going to be very, very crucial. It's the universe is supporting you, the energies are around you. You are blessed with beautiful, fertile energy. You are fertile, you are full of fertility and opportunities for growth of your family. So I think this card, the Ace of Pentacles, along with purification and the Magician and the Empress, is trying to tell you that if you are trying to grow your family, if you're trying to get rid of the obstacles on growing your family, this is the time. Okay, the time is here for you. The next 3 to 4 months, you can expect to see desired results. All that you have been struggling with, all the false foundation, whatever you were doing wrong, whatever was not working out for you, could be medications, could be your lifestyle routine, could be your eating habits, could be your a change of doctors, all those things which were forming a foundation that was not stable for this manifestation to achieve, for you to achieve this manifestation of growing your family and having a child, is falling apart. Okay, you will have the clarity on what path to take ahead. Okay, because whatever is not meant for you, whatever is not aligned to your highest purpose, is automatically falling off. File number one. I see that you have been waiting for a really long time to receive this good news, and the time is finally here. You're walking away from that negative feeling of not having enough. Whenever we delve in the feeling of not having enough, when we delve in the feeling of this is not the way I want, this is not good enough, uh, this is not what I want. When you focus more energy into what you don't want in your life, you subconsciously attract more of it. Here I see that after the new moon, you are mindful about what kind of thoughts you want to, what kind of emotions you want to have with yourself. You are walking away from all those emotions and feelings and energies that do not serve you. if you have had those kind of negative, contradictory emotions and feelings regarding growth of your family, you are walking away from it. And finally, you will achieve success of manifesting your desire. See, King of Cups, you are attaining that, maturity, you are attaining that stability of your emotions when you know how to, be mindful. You're not carried away by your emotions, you're not carried away by your thoughts, you're not carried away, you're not carried away by, a chain of negative thoughts and not knowing how to uplift your energy. So, pile number one, I see that you are gaining a lot of clarity and you are gaining you are getting rid of all the negative emotions and thought process that requires you to clear out. You need to clear out your aura. You need this is why I see the purification card. You need to purify your aura. You need to purify your energy field by decluttering your mind, by decluttering your energy field, by getting rid of all the thoughts and negative chain of actions that you are involved in. Okay? And the moment you do that, I see you will see good results. You will see positive results. Whatever you want to manifest is walking your way without any efforts. Pile number one. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number one. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if this was, and I will move on to pile number two. So pile number two, whoever chose this card, which is to the card of transformation, the butterfly. So pile number two, I see this blue and yellow butterfly, and as we all know, the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth, and resurrection. Okay, the process of becoming a butterfly is how a caterpillar becomes a chrysalis. Okay, the caterpillar doesn't instantly, like the most beautiful things in life do not happen instantly. There is a waiting period, there is a time where you go deep dark in, like how the chrysalis is in the cocoon in the darkness, and how it, the cocoon, liquefies itself and liquefies itself, and out of that emerges something completely different. So I see that pile number two, you are on the verge of a very strong transformation in your life. Probably something old is remodeling itself into something more beautiful, and you are not even aware of it. Pile number two, there is some kind of a change happening in the background for you. If you are going through a dark deep phase in your life, the universe, like your spirit guides and your guardian angels, are trying to tell you that you are going through this dark deep phase, pile number two, because you are going through a change. And though it could be uncomfortable, but it is for your highest good. And this is a very, very beautiful phase of your life that you are soon going to enjoy. Okay, pile number two. So for your reading, I'm going to read from the Guardian of the Night Tarot by M.J. Cullinan. And let's find out what you need to know, pile number two. What you need to know, pile number two. What's coming in for you? What is your current phase and where are you headed? What is your current phase? Where are you right now energetically, and where are you headed? Pile number 2. The Star. Your spirit guides are asking you to have hope. Pile number 2. Something magical is working around you. I sense magic around you. The universe is conspiring magic. 8 of Pentacles. You're working very hard. You're working very hard, and although you might think that your hard work is going unnoticed, it's not true. Pile number 2. In this picture, how you see the bee is so busy making the hive, and it's a very intricate process how the bees make their hives. You are very much deeply involved and deeply engrossed in making something very intricate, and I see that the amount of work that you were meant to do, you have already done. Okay? You've already done. The work is done, and you are just waiting. You are just holding your hands. You're just with your crossed fingers, and you're waiting. You're waiting for the right time to come so that you get the judgment for what you have done. Okay? I see pile number 2. You're waiting for your judgment. You're ready to shed your old skin and feel free and reborn into this world with this fresh new set of eyes. I see the repetition of a transformation where I see chrysalis changing into a butterfly, and also the snake shedding skin. And this energy is about a lot of hard work, a lot of thriving, a lot of spending a lot of energy into it. What's coming for you next? 5 of Pentacles. I see that if you have been in that phase of not having enough, the change, the uncomfortable change that you have been through, because transforming yourself from a caterpillar to a butterfly, the journey is not easy. It involves a lot of effort and mental strength, and going through a lot of pain and being in the dark. Likewise, a snake shedding their skin is not a very easy process. It is a lot of mental strength, tenacity, and also the willpower. I see that the change that you've been through is over. You are at the end of this change that you're going through. This change was a process, and 5 of Pentacles is the epitome of the end of an uncomfortable change, of a difficult change, and you are at the end of it. Okay, pile number 2. Wow. Clarity, a breakthrough. And at the end of this beautiful change, you are achieving this breakthrough moment. You are breaking through your shell, you're breaking through the cocoon, you're breaking through the old skin. Okay, you're cutting down your old skin. And what is emerging, I want to know. What is emerging from this? Pile number 2, what is emerging from this energy? 10 of Swords. What is emerging, I see, is a fresh new life. Pile number 2. It's a fresh new life. What what is over, I see, is the darkest phase of your life. You are done and dusted with the most painful part of your life, and that's a very, very good news for you. What you have dealt with is the worst that you could have come across in your life. Okay, pile number two. I empathize with your situation. Your situation might not have been easy, but the good news is here that you are at the end of a very dark, deep tunnel. Okay, you are at the epitome of pain and it's going to get over very soon. The Ten of Swords is like the worst feeling, the feeling of, it's like coming in, uh, coming into that realization that the worst is over. Okay? Although you're hurt, you're in pain, but you know that it's over. It's, for example, just to, relate, for you to relate to this situation, it's like the moment where a mother in labor just gets to know that, the child has come out, pushing the child through in spite of that extreme pain. And you know it's over. You've gone through the worst. Okay? And it's not, you're done with it. So that's the energy for you. Ace of Pentacles, pile number two. You're starting afresh. Okay? You're starting afresh. The worst is over. You have shed your old skin. You have done on the work. And you have done the work on yourself, pile number two. You have done all the work that you needed to do on yourself so that you could beat this negative residual energy. You could get rid of this negative residual energy and reborn yourself so that you can start afresh. Ace of Cups, beautiful. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups together, my dear, pile number two. This shows me that it was all worth it, pile number two. It was all worth it. In the end, if you are blessed with a fresh new start that fulfills your heart, that gives you peace, that makes you feel loved, that fills your heart with joy and happiness, in the end, it's all worth. So that's what your spirit guides and guardian angels want to remind you, pile number two. You are hopeful and you're working ahead, and you are encouraged to be hopeful. Keep your hope. The star card is all about keeping that hope, keeping that trust in the universe that things are working for you. Things are always working for you. The universe is never, never, never against you. If you are going through a difficult phase, it is only to make you a better person. It is only to improve your life further. Okay? And I see that you have accepted this and you are now moving on to your beautiful new bright future. So that was your reading, pile number two. I hope this was helpful, and let me know in the comment section if this was if it resonated, and I will move on to pile number three. So pile number three, whoever chose this card, which says opportunity, and I see the new moon here. I see the light from a waning moon. And I also see the pine forest, and the pines are one of the most ancient plants on this planet. They have existed nearly times longer than all the flowering plant species, okay? And because most pines stay green all winter, they are traditionally a symbol of longevity. Okay, pile number three. I see longevity, immortality, fertility, health, and abundance. I see that this sacred landscape wants you to know that gifts from the universe are ready to enter into your life. Okay, abundance, health, longevity, vitality, joy are about to flow into your life. Pile number three. And since this is the waning moon, which is the phase that is after the full moon, I see things that you no longer need in your life are slowly taken away by the universe. Okay? Pile number three. I see that as you stay open and receptive, um, physical and emotional gifts will come into your life. Okay, pile number three. So, what does pile number three need to know? What is their current situation and where are they headed? Pile number three. Okay. Pile number three, I see that you are trying to receive, find some kind of an information. You are working on some kind of an idea. You are trying to gain a lot of knowledge on something. For some, it could be, you're trying to learn a new occult practice. You're trying to learn something. And there is an energy of repetition, okay? It's like you are trying to learn a certain thing and you've failed over and over again, but you've still not given up. Okay, pile number three. For example, if you are learning to be a psychic, if you are learning to foresee the future, if you're learning to, study astrology, um, you have failed a number of times. You haven't reached that level of accuracy that you are hoping for, but you're still not given up and you are filling yourself with more and more knowledge, which is beautiful. Pile number three. I see that your efforts are not going in vain and you are although not satisfied with what you are uh, achieving, although you feel like you are not emotionally satisfied with what you're achieving, you are slowly heading that way. Okay, you are slowly, um, step by step, you are walking the path that you're meant to. Things are happening in your background and you don't even know it. Pile number three. Okay, a lot of things are happening in your background. It's like you are protected and you don't even know it. Your spirit guides and guardian angels are handing over to you some kind of a wisdom and knowledge and you are not even aware of it. I see a lot of background support that you're getting from your spirit guides and your guardian angels. And because you're not seeing the results, you might be heartbroken, but please don't be. Pile number three. Not seeing the results almost instantaneously doesn't mean things are not working in your favor. Okay, a lot of times, like when we sow a seed, the roots start taking shape, the roots grow, deeper and deeper into the soil. You might take some time to see the shoot, the plant, the sapling growing up, but you don't know that the roots are already growing. Please don't be disheartened by thinking that the plant is not growing. Okay? So I say that although you are not achieving the results that you want to achieve, your knowledge is growing. And you are not, although you are not able to measure your knowledge, but it is going to be of huge importance for you in the upcoming years. You are going to be the King of Swords. From the Page of Swords is someone who has just started learning something, and with constant failure and hit and trial, and being disheartened by failure, by being heartbroken. I see that you don't stop trying, and that is what is making you finally reaching that epitome of success in the field of in the knowledge that you are planning to achieve. Okay, you are becoming extremely knowledgeable, your intellect is very strong, and you are becoming a pro in your subject. You are becoming a master of your knowledge. You're becoming an expert in your field. Okay, pile number 3. And for some of you, I see that this is related to the knowledge of occult, like probably tarot reading or psychic reading, or rune reading, some kind, or magic even. The knowledge of the divine, of the unseen forces. You're extremely passionate about this subject, pile number 3. And you choose to walk on this path no matter how much failure or how many times you see loss or failure in this path. You are not in that energy of giving up, which is beautiful. Your advice is to not hold on to what is not working for you. Okay, pile number 3. I see the universe is subtly telling you to keep walking on your path. Okay, keep trying. Do not be disheartened. And also do not hold on to your past. Do not hold on to, if you have been successful in the past, do not hold on to that. Because that will give you greed. That will boost your ego, and you will not learn anymore. Okay, do not hold on to your ego. Do not hold on to uh, what people say about you, what your feedback is. You need to be like the Queen of Cups. Okay, your advice is to have these both qualities of the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about someone who is very passionate about their path. This person loves what they do. This person is very passionate. It's that artistic kind of a person who would go to any extent to fulfill their heart, to fulfill their passion. And the Queen of Cups is that person who is very, very emotionally stable and do not express themselves openly. I see that spirit is subtly telling you to keep your knowledge a secret for now. Do not be overly, do not overly talk about your knowledge at this moment, because the time is not right now. The time will come, but not now. You need to hold on to your knowledge. You need to hold on your emotions. You need to hold on to what you are doing. Keep it away from the public. Keep it away from people around you. Okay, I see a lot of secretive work here. Spirit is asking you to be a little secretive about what you are learning. Okay, because if you let it out in the open, your knowledge will be harmed. Wait for some time. Okay, I see this waiting energy. You were asked to wait for some time. This is not the time to announce it to the world that you do such and such thing. If you are practicing occult and still learning, this is not the right time to announce it to the world. Hold on to this time. Your time will come. This is the time to hone your skills silently. Okay? Work on yourself silently. Yeah. And the moment you do this, you are soon um, going to reach that level where you're ready to finally let it out in the world. I see that April is a good time for you, or the end of April and the mid of May is a time that you can let it out in the world. Let your friends and family know about your what you are spending your time doing. Okay, you can let this news out in the world, and that is more auspicious for you. Okay, so pile number 3, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if this resonated, and please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button if you like this reading, and I will soon see you in some other pick a pile reading. Till then, take care. Bye bye.